After a careful consideration of the facts and the law, the October Mobile County Grand Jury determined that Officer Hurst acted reasonably, justifiably, and in accordance with all applicable laws. The officer had a right to protect himself and a duty to neutralize the threat to this populated neighborhood. Under the circumstances, the officer's use of deadly force was lawful. Accordingly, the Mobile County Grand Jury has determined that criminal charges are not warranted and has returned a no bill.
With this grand jury decision, there's so many things we don't know. We don't know what was actually presented to the grand jury, first of all. I didn't hear the DA say anything about taking into consideration the policies and procedures of the police department and whether those were followed, which, according to the information we have received, those were not followed, particularly when Officer Hurst found out that the car was allegedly stolen that Michael Moore was driving, which was a felony, and as far as we're concerned and know, that when that officer gets that information, he or she is to wait for backup. And he didn't. He got out of his car and proceeded to ask Mr. Moore to get out of the car. So we really don't know what was presented to the grand jury. But I have faith that the Justice Department will continue with its investigation and we will know more of the truth as to what actually happened.
Nation. But we still want the truth, so the federal investigation is still going on, and we are hopeful that there are more internal controls that are put in place at the police department, because there were a number of things that we have been told and that we have seen that were not followed. So we're hoping that the police, the mayor, and the police chief put more internal controls and protocols in place so that we won't be at this juncture anymore.